Come on in and talk with me. Bring a friend or bring three. Like the video. For you, it's free. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. What's going on? Honey, how was your weekend? I did nothing but chill and relax and get me some sleep, get me some rest, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I got it together with all of my shows. I am completely caught up with everything, and I couldn't be happier. Well, there's one thing I did not watch, but we gonna get to it, and that was 90 Day Fiance. That's 2 hours long. Why does 90 Day Fiance gotta be 2 hours long? That is the longest show ever, and y'all got the nerve to have 25 spin-offs, and I cannot keep up. Like, I had to abort mission so many times on so many seasons. I'm not even watching the other way. It's too much. And then y'all got the nerve to have pillow talk on, and then y'all want us to have the first look, and then y'all want us to watch the more to see episodes. Who has all of that time? Who is that invested in watching all of that? Not me. I can't do it. Not me. But what's going on, y'all? I did not write down anything for the weekend, so we are just going to go on what has happened Friday that we didn't get to discuss because I didn't come on this weekend. Y'all see I got my shit together, right? Oops, sorry, mama. Y'all see I got my hair together, right? Yes, I'm finally back bald on the side. Yes, because I was walking around looking like a dirty tennis ball for the longest time. But I got it together, y'all. I got it together. So what's going on? We are supposed to have a Diddy hearing today. Everyone is nervous. Hide your wives, hide your husbands, hide your kids, your daughters, your brothers, your sisters, your sons, your best friend, your ex, your everything. Your dogs. We don't know what all Diddy is into. But it seems like Diddy may be getting out this today. It is a possibility. According to the hearing on Friday, that whole bid, they went through numerous situations and things, and if he is released, he is going to be released into New York in a 3-bedroom apartment with 3 security bodyguards, whatever you want to call them. So at that point, anything goes. Diddy is going to be able to tell them to do anything. He's got people under his roster. I'm sure these are people he already know and already in place to do what they want to do. But other than that, we got a lot to wait for. We'll wait for it. We'll see what's happening when it gets to it. I watched a lot of shit this weekend. I watched Potomac. I watched Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine is back. I watched Yellowstone last night. Baby. And I even had the nerve to catch up and start The Handmaid's Tale. I was doing my big one this weekend, y'all. I swear to God I was. But let's start off with Yellowstone because that just happened, and Yellowstone, Potomac, and Married to Medicine. Okay, so let's start off with Potomac. Is anybody tired of Mia? I just need to know. Mia has been doing a lot this season. With her, between her, Ink, and G, I feel that Mia thought she was doing her big one this season by having this storyline. And I did too. I was so excited to get into all of Mia's business and what was really going on with her and Ink and how G was feeling and all of this stuff, right? But now as this season is going on, I'm actually getting tired of hearing about Mia and everything. She ain't keeping it real, obviously. And I feel what the girls are saying. One day you talking about they into it and you can't take them being together. And then next thing you know, you got them on posted on social media and you've got the whole family together looking like one big happy family. Like, Mia, girl, make up your mind. I'm going to need you to do that. So also on last night's episode, Karen, she had her DUI and all of that situation and she went to court. Karen Karen had on her most, what did Cher say on Clueless? She had her most was it most responsible looking ensemble? That's what she had on, but she was looking good. Karen went to her court case, and I don't even remember how whatever happened with that. Actually, I actually forgot because it's been so long. When you hear about it in real time, and by the time that shit come on, you really don't pay attention. Um, I still miss Candace. I still miss Candace. I really, really do. Ashley, I used to love me some Ashley, but now she's starting to get on my nerve. But I'm so happy for her that she's got her divorce from the Darby. Man, when she was showing the kids, that first son looked just like Michael. Oh my God. No matter what facial expression he had, he could have had something on right in front, like he had something. Either way, you know that's Michael Darby Jr. That's him all the way. Like Michael spit him out for real. Ashley had nothing to do with that. But but anyway, it was a pretty good episode. But yes, I am sick of Mia and all of her BS. Giselle and Ashley and their little events. Y'all can stop it. No one's really tripping off of y'all events. How is their active line wear going? Y'all know I ain't wearing none of it. I don't. This big bitch don't wear active wear. Shit, I barely get active. And yeah, and that's all that was really going on. I don't remember anything else that really stuck out to me of last night's episode. But Married to Medicine. And shout out to the 3 likes that were given. Thank you very much. Thank you for everyone who is listening in the background. I appreciate y'all very much. Shout out to the MVPs who's going to watch this on replay. Please like this video. I appreciate y'all very, very much. Married to Medicine came back last night, and oh, that was a good ass episode. So last season, I jumped back into Married to Medicine. I hadn't watched Married to Medicine in years, but Phaedra brought me back. So I went back to see what Phaedra had. And in the midst, I fell in love with all of the girls again. And they did not disappoint. They came back last night. Dr. Witt and who is it? It was Cecil and Jack. That's not Jackie. What's the other one? Trying to remember their names now. But they had the Dr. Whitney. They had the Whitney showing the Freaknik that they all went to when they was at Morehouse. So if y'all don't know what the Freaknik is, what up, checking you boo? What's up, Tasha? What's going on, y'all? Checking you boo. What's going on over there at Marcella? Because I know she on right now. I was just over there. I was like, shoot, let me hurry up and see what get this on. Because Marcella's talking about some stuff. I don't know what the hell Miss Wanda said on her live last night or the other night. But people is tripping. And now Marcella got to do a public service announcement letting people know, like, look, she is not the YouTube babysitter. And, you know, Miss Wanda is her own person. Anyway, back to Married to Medicine. Yes, she is live. Because I know you wouldn't be here if she was. No shade to myself, but I know you wouldn't be here if you knew she was. So, Married to Medicine, baby. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what it is, but it's just something about Dr. Heavenly that just rubs me the wrong way. I ain't never watched her on none of the Carlos King stuff, so it ain't got nothing to do with Carlos King. Yeah, Miss Wanda was live, and something was said. I don't know what Miss Wanda went off at the mouth about, but whatever she said, Marcella got people in her DMs talking about WTF and all of this other stuff. And she's like, look, I am not the YouTube babysitter. So, I don't know. I'm going to watch the replay after I finish this, but something went down. I would be here. I have been here before where I said it was not. Now I apologize. Sorry, Jackie boo. My bad, boo. You right. But anyway, Dr. Contessa is back. Sweet Pea and Quad going at it. Dr. Damon and Sweet Pea husband going at, well, they wasn't going at it, but they trying to hold them back. Like, it was a lot. First of all, the Freaknik was the ish. All right. Now, I feel bad because I never knew how the Freaknik originated. Come to find out, it was because those who couldn't go back home for spring break, so they just got a bottle and they came and kicked it, and it was a good time. And I guess it expanded over the years of what it was and how it is. Okay, when is the first episode airing of Married to Medicine? It aired last night. It came out last night. That's why I'm talking about it. They had a Freaknik episode. They did a Freaknik party, and Quad showed up unannounced. Well, actually, Cecil said she could come, but what you call it, didn't know she was coming. And then Quad and Sweet Pea got into it, almost came to blows, had to be separated. That happened at the end of the episode. Dr. Contessa showed up and showed out. She came through, and it was a good time. All of the women looked great. Quad don't Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly both don't apologize to Quad for how they treated her last season. And now they won't Dr. Jesus, why can't I think of the other doctor right now? What's the other doctor? The one everyone says is the real villain. I can't remember. I just want to know who sells pills, because I promise the medical people got connected. So I ain't messing with you. I'm not fucking with you, girl. KK, what up, boo? What up, boo? Wait, who? Sweet Pea and Quad on Married to Medicine. Yes, at the party, at the Freaknik. And Dr. Heavenly gonna come in with the Niecy Baps hair to the Freaknik, and we all like, where does that come from? Like, we ain't seen none of that. Why is you bringing that in? But it was still a good time. Y'all gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna talk about it more at some other point, but it's good. So I'm gonna be definitely tuned in for this season. It's giving real good. It's giving really, really good. Okay. So that was it for what I say. That was Potomac and Married to Medicine last night. Now, what else did I say that I want? Yellowstone, baby. Now, come on, y'all. Y'all, come on. Sometimes I like to go to the other side of the tracks because I need to see what's going on over there. We gotta keep up with them, y'all. We gotta keep up with them. So yes, I got my Yellowstone on. And let me tell y'all what happened to me. So I forgot that I'm watching Yellowstone in real time now, so I forgot to set a recording. So your girl forgot to record it, so I was up till 3 in the morning waiting for it to come on. And when it finally came on, I watched it. But while I was waiting for it to come on, I forgot that it was coming on. I'm like, well, shoot, I got 15 minutes to spare. What is I gonna do? I had just finished watching the zoo shows, Jocelyn's Cabaret and Baddies Midwest. Tonight, me and Dina will be on her channel. We will be reviewing Baddies Midwest and Jocelyn's Cabaret. So come on through and catch that vibe. All right. So when it finally came on, while I was waiting for it to come on, I'm like, well, what can I watch? And I felt rebellious. I felt so rebellious, y'all. I was like, I could have just turned it on the Golden Girls and been fine, which I was about to do. But something in my head say, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't watch the Golden Girls yet. You'll fall asleep to them. Your bitches will be there when you get there. Start a new binge. Something in my head say, go start a new binge at 3 o'clock in the morning on a work night. I was wild last night, but your girl started The Handmaid's Tale. And baby, I'm in it and I can't get out. I'm in it and I can't get out. Baby, The Handmaid's Tale is some wicked stuff, and I did not know. Why didn't y'all tell me? Now I see why they won all those awards. Now I see what the hype is all about. This first episode, and I've only watched one because after that one, it was time to go to the Dutton Ranch. But baby, that first episode of The Handmaid's Tale, ah! So I'm doing so this new thing that I'm doing on TikTok is, y'all going to follow me on TikTok, and I am going through the series episode by episode. I am giving the highlights and my live reaction to what's going on. So I'm on TikTok, I watch it, stop and say what's going. Look, it's the whole thing. I'm giving my life. Child. I'm a post on you, and I'm posting them on YouTube. But baby, that show is crazy. I'm addicted to Tubi Trap movie. You and Dina, both of y'all. Both of y'all. I'm tired of both of y'all and Tubi. You know what? But Dina been really good about not saying nothing about Tubi. I don't know if she's watched stuff or not, or just ain't been saying nothing. But you and Dina in this damn Tubi. Oh my goodness. For real. For real. I think I only watched... Sorry, that was Mama Confessions. She know better, so I don't know why she did that. It must be important. But I'll see it when I get upstairs. Anywho, now I really need to make sure I don't cuss because she might come into the chat. I told y'all the other day she got on my tail about cussing, right? So I gotta try not to cuss so much on here. I've been doing good. I said I was gonna get a swear jar. But hey, look, baby steps, baby steps. I'm doing all right. Anyway, Tubi. Only thing I watched on Tubi is Diddy's Thang-Pa-Thang. Yeah, Thang-Pa-Thang. Yes. What's up? Thank you for the 6 likes, because the likes are matching the views. I like that in y'all. But I told y'all, pretty soon, I need y'all to make sure y'all come through because I don't know if it's a StreamYard thing, but I want to start sharing my screen again. And I want to start going back into my studio and share my screen so we can really see what's going on and what's happening. All right. So I know that means I'm gonna have to keep StreamYard, which I wasn't gonna do. But since I am now doing Yellowstone and Love and Marriage Huntsville, I feel like I do need it back. I do need it back. And I need to get my monetization back. Kamisha go kick my ass. I told her I'd get it by the beginning of the year. So she ain't messed with me yet. But I know she looking at me like, bitch. Anywho. What's going on? Oh, yeah. So, Yellowstone. Do y'all watch Yellowstone? Do y'all know what's going on Yellowstone? Do y'all know the hype about Yellowstone? Lady V watches Yellowstone, but she ain't been in the chat lately. She be catching my replays talking about Yellowstone, though. We be conversing. But last night was my moment. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all watch my on my videos on Yellowstone, y'all know. Sorry, mama, but that bitch, Sarah, ding dong, the witch is dead. Oh my goodness. Finally, she is off. She is done. She is out of there. Now, if y'all don't know about Yellowstone, Yellowstone, what? Checking you, boo. You don't know about Yellowstone? You don't watch Yellowstone? It's on the last season. It's that thing. Well, let me put you on real quick and give you a little synopsis of what Yellowstone is about. You may know and just not remember, but Yellowstone is the show that Kevin Costner is playing in. You know, Kevin Costner. The Bodyguard. Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. Kevin Costner. Field of Dreams. Dancing with Wolves. He played in a good-ass movie. What was it? Mr. Something. And he played a bad man. But he was foreign in that movie, too. That's what I finally saw what all them other older women saw about Kevin Costner. Yes. So, check you, boo. If you owe TikTok, just go to TikTok. Or just look at my videos the Yellowstone recaps. I have Yellowstone recaps that I've been doing on TikTok, but I've been bringing them, but I've been posting them on YouTube. Um, Last night's is posted already. I posted last night's. Or Mr. Brooks, Mona Love came through. Mona Love, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Brooks. Yes. That movie right there. That movie right there. This movie right here, nigga. That movie there. That movie there. Y'all gotta watch that. That movie was so good. That movie was good. That's something I need to watch again, actually. Because I ain't watched it in years. And I've only watched it like twice. But that movie right there is good. Thank you, Bonola. You came through for a bitch. Sorry, mama. Little magic. Yes, it's the ish. It's really, really good. I can barely remember what all it was about, but all I remember, but it was good. It was so good. But anyway, back to Yellowstone. So Kevin Costner plays the patriarch. He's a wealthy, wealthy man. He owns the Dutton Ranch in Montana. And the Dutton Ranch covers about 25% of Montana, his ranch. That is just him and his family. It is 6 or 7 generations in, okay? He has Baby the Bodyguard put me through puberty with him and those jeans with my woman with me. They had my baby. You know what I'm talking about, Tamasha. You know what I'm talking about. In those jeans. Yes. I mean, I don't know what it is, but as I got older, I understand what it is about Kevin Costner. Don't play with me, okay? Don't play with me. Did he return to Yellowstone? I heard he wasn't returning. So, yes, let me tell you about this. So, let me give checking you the synopsis real quick. So, John Dutton has a ranch, and he is trying to keep his ranch. He is trying to protect it from those who want to, everyone, the government, the Indians whose reservation it used to be before his family came, and everybody else who has a problem with the fact that he has so much land in Montana. So he has 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. Casey is his oldest, I think. Casey's the oldest. Beth is the daughter, and then Jamie. We find out later on that Jamie ain't even his. That's the thing. Anyways, and Beth. Let me tell you about Beth. Beth is that bitch. Beth is my favorite character. Beth is the bitch you don't want to fuck with. Beth is the bitch that you bow down to. Beth is the one you don't cross paths with. And she loves Rip to death. She loves Rip to death. Rip is her man. He's been her man since they were little. Rip is her father's right-hand man. If it weren't for Rip, we don't know where the Dutton Ranch would be. But anyway, the show is just about him trying to keep his land and everybody trying to get the land and them protecting it. Meanwhile, they have their own dysfunction within the family. What I say about this show, what Yellowstone is, it's a cross between the show Succession. If y'all haven't watched that, y'all need to. And Sons of Anarchy, my favorite show in the whole world. So put those 2 shows together. That is how I feel about Yellowstone with a twist, with a Western twist. And it's everything you need it to be. I lusted over white men in so long, I'll tell you that. When I saw the men in Yellowstone, especially Rip could rip these clothes off. I'm telling you, Rip could rip these clothes off. Rip could rip Succession. Yes, you don't know about Succession, so you love TV. Do you not understand what my name? Shorty, what's my name? What's my name? Confessions of a Reality Queen. I watch all types of TV. I used to have Confessions of a Reality TV Queen in there, but it was too much. And then it became Confessions of a Reality Queen, and now it's just Confessions. But yes, I watch TV. This is what I do. And this is why I don't watch TV Chucky, you boo. I don't come on here just for a click and a view. I don't watch a show and be like, ooh, I'm gonna get a lot of people. Ooh, a lot of people watch that. I'm gonna talk about that. No. Ooh, this about to come on. This about to be my shit. And then I'm gonna come talk to y'all about it. See, I'm different. I actually watch the shows, like the shows. When I get off of here, I'm gonna go to work and find somebody who watches these shows and talk about it with them. I actually enjoy watching the shows that's why I'm so pissed about Love and Marriage Huntsville. You feel me? Succession. We'll get into Succession too if you want to. I should actually do a back thing on that after I finish The Handmaid's Tale. Oh my God. Why y'all? Oh, I see why they call it, y'all, The Handmaid's Tale. I can't wait to get back into that. I cannot wait. Confessions. Why not cover each show you love on different days so people who like particular shows can schedule coming to join you? That's what I used to try to do, but here's the thing, Checky You Boo. I work second shift. When I come home, I'm ready to watch the shows that I like. That's the thing. I actually like watching TV. So when I come home, I'm ready to watch the shows that's coming on. And it's so late. That's why I said I need to be first shift. So I can, but if I could become first shift, I'd be coming on this bitch doing a different show every day. I would. I would come out after work and do Hey Bew Heyyy. And then in the evening, I would do my show. But I am trying to get first shift. That is why I need first shift. I have so many plans, but I can't do it while I'm second shift. That's my only problem. Yes, not enough time in the day. That's just my problem. Because I have, like, Wednesday night, especially Wednesdays. Y'all know on Wednesdays when y'all come to Love and Marriage Huntsville, I'm like, okay, y'all, let's get through this. I got a date with TJ Lavin tonight. I am excited to watch the challenge. That is my shit. I love watching TV for real. Yes, I have been watching TV for... Look, I've been watching the challenge, Real World, since it started. And you know, that started in like, what, the year 1990? What? I don't even remember. But I have been watching this shit forever. This is my shit. This is what I do. This is what I like. If I could do this full time for real as my real job, I really could. That's why I'm like, I need my audience. I've got so much. I have so many ideas. I can't even do it until I grow. That's why I am. That's my rant for today on being a content creator. Which shift do you enjoy working best? First shift. I've always liked first shift. When I first started working, I was the first shifter. Only became second because I switched companies and I needed to get my foot in the door. But in the midst of time, I forgot that I wanted first shift. I was enjoying sleeping in for a little bit. You know, 18, 19 years on first shift, you enjoy waking up at, 3, 4 in the morning. You enjoy getting to sleep in for a while. And I enjoyed that. But now now I became a blogger in the midst of being in second shift. So now I'm definitely ready to go back to first. The idea was to just get my foot in the door and then get back up on first. But I was just chilling because I like my second shift so much. And then what's homie, y'all know that story if y'all been here for a while. Now I'm like, I don't care. As long as Freddie can come to first shift at some point, I don't care. So that's where I stand on that. So I'm just waiting till someone leaves or gets fired from first shift so I can move in there. The spot is already mine. We just waiting for it to come. And that's on that. Okay, I hope you get your wish. I'm working first shift. Thank you. Because if I do, I could come on here every day with a different show, which is what I want to do, and do Hey Bew Heyyy. I want to be able to come on here twice a day, every single day. And I can do that with being second shift. Now, who's Freddie? Freddie! Tamash, I'm so glad you asked. Freddie is my only coworker that I deal with at work. Freddie is Freddie. See, I'll share my page and show y'all a picture, but I've showed y'all Freddie before. But he's my only coworker that I fuck with. Freddie is just special to me. Freddie is the child that I never had and that I never will have. And I am the best mother that he never will have. He don't like his mama and I ain't got no kids. Freddie is very special. He's just a beautiful spirit. Freddie is um in transition, transgender male in transition, and we're 20 years apart. So it's like work will have you loving people you never would have in your life any other time. But yeah, Freddie is only like 21 years old, and I just love him to death. We get each other. We are the same type of, and we're both witches also. But it's Freddie is a vibe, and I'm Freddie. I can be myself around Freddie, and not only that, Freddie pulls up. Freddie is 100% white. Nothing else is mixed up in there, but Freddie pulls up. Freddie pulls up. Freddie is invited to the picnic, and I will never invite nobody else in my entire life, but Freddie. Okay, Freddie is the one that told me when that one coworker was talking bad about my culture, my people, but then with a hee hee ha ha in my face. Yeah. So, and oh my goodness, we're coming up on a year on that because I remember it was the first week of January. I remember because it was our first weekend of 2024 working together. He was like, "Yo, I have something to tell you. Something's been bothering me, and I feel like if it's been bothering me, I know it should bother you." So he went on to tell me that a coworker has been saying certain things about my people, my culture, when they come into the hospital. Like, oh, it's always those type of people. It's always the blacks. How we wear our clothes, how our men sag their clothes, how us women are passionate when we talk, and how the men have the bass in their voice when they talk, and they scared for no reason, thinking there's a problem, and all of that jazz. And so, when you go into work, a lot of black people, we code switch when we up in there, correct? Yes, we turn it on. We know how to do that. So, in retrospect, I feel that he was talking about me, because if I'm code switching, this is not really how I really am outside of work. I'm this. So if you got a problem with them, then you definitely got a problem with me. And if you got a problem with me, then we ain't got no problems being cool. So I stopped talking to him. I just avoided him for a while, and I was like, look, I need to switch because I need to switch. I need to switch locations. I need to transfer. So I was waiting on a transfer forever. And in the midst of waiting for the transfer, I had to end up talking to him anyway, telling him what the problem really was, because I was trying to avoid him, because I actually love this man that I found out did this. He was the sweetest person, the mask of a man, a child of God, all of this, always want to be the one to pray with you, pray for you, all of this stuff, all of this, like everything. And then to come find out this is who he really was. That's that Wilson Sheep Clothing. Anyway, that's why I don't go to church. Like, ugh, those be the type right there. So anyway, so he was starting to wonder why I didn't talk to him or whatever, and I was just so I already told my supervisor and my lead, and they asked me what I wanted to do, and I was like, I just want to transfer, but they was like, in the midst of things, just stay your distance, whatever. So that's what I was doing, but he thinking that everything is cool. When we talk every single day, we go and get lunch together. We walk into the building together. We leave out the building together. Like me, him, and Freddie was the three amigos, the three musketeers. For real, for real. And so yeah. So one day, he took some leave. So me and Freddie were chilling. We didn't have to worry about him because, Freddie also didn't want to talk to him because Freddie had issues with the way that he wouldn't, call Freddie by his, by the pronouns that Freddie goes by or wishes to go by. And, even though it's changed on Freddie's, birth certificate, it's changed on, whatever birth certificate, it's changed on his license that Freddie is male. So all of this, right? And so it came to a point where the coworker was coming back to work. And I'm like, you know what? I've been living my life at work, been chilling, been free, been able to be me again because I haven't had the hindrance of him. And so I'm like, I'm not about to go back to that. So we just gonna have to have this conversation because still waiting on this transfer that ain't came through yet. We don't know why, but ain't came through yet. And here it is, at the end of March. Almost here it is in at the beginning of It was at the beginning of March, toward the beginning of March, and so me and Freddie and the lead at the time had called the coworker up in there, and we had the whole conversation. First, Freddie went on to say that Freddie was uncomfortable with the way he talked, because not only that, this coworker also would was a cackler to the women. This coworker is almost 60 years old, and he going around looking at 20-year-olds thinking that he about to get that, marry that, and they about to have his baby. Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But he would say, "Oh, look at that ass," and "Oh, I'd like to go home and feed her cookies," and all of this other stuff. Like, dude, you live in a trailer. She don't even want to come there on your parents' property. But that's no shade. Whatever. That was a dig, and I'm sorry. Anyway, um, so Freddie is uncomfortable with that type of situation. Freddie's very uncomfortable with the sexual stuff. Like, he won't even watch certain movies if it's too much of that going on. You know, that's just Freddie. I told you Freddie is a special person. But say all that to say, Freddie brought that stuff up, and he's like, "Oh, okay. What do you mean? A lot of people talk like that. Whatever." That was his excuse for that. And then when it came to him saying the stuff he said about black people, he was like, "Oh, I don't recall saying that. I don't remember. But then it came to a point where he was just quiet. He got red and all of this stuff. So at the end of the conversation, he got up, slammed the door behind us. And once you slam the door in my face, hang up the phone in my face, that's like the ultimate disrespect besides spitting in my face. I ain't got nothing to do with you. So hadn't talked to him since, until later on, months later, I had to for work reasons. Now it's still only work reasons. And he still thinks he can get back in good with us, but it's never gonna happen. Yeah, selective memory. Yeah, selective memory. And I'm the one that smoked. But anyway, that's how that whole thing went down. And that is why I will always have a special place in my heart for Freddie, because Freddie did not have to tell me that. Freddie did not have to start this war, this situation, because Freddie doesn't like confrontation or nothing like that, and I don't either. So I knew it took a lot. And not only that, when another coworker came through and was he told me about another coworker who had the nerve to come to him and thought he wasn't going to say nothing, and he was impersonating black people and black men and mimicking them and all that stuff because he was mad at another coworker. Freddie didn't have to tell me that, and that barely even had anything to do with me, but Freddie makes sure as I know how people really is out here, so I ain't smiling and letting them smile back in my face. Period. Freddie gets a plate. And that's why when my mama come through and bring me a smoothie or some whatever, she always asks, "Is Freddie there?" What Freddie want? Freddie is that dude. Shout out to you, Freddie. I said I'm going to have Freddie on here one day. I really want y'all to meet Freddie. Freddie is my boo. Really, really, really is. But, checking you, boo. Yes. I'm going to need you to watch Yo So. And we're going to talk about Succession. Because we don't get into these shows. I need to expand you on the other side of the tracks a little more, I guess. Okay? We're going to have to do that. Well, baby, did you watch Live and Marriage Huntsville? How did you feel about that whole bid? You know, I felt bad for Nell. I felt bad for Nell. Okay, I gotta go, y'all. But I felt bad for Nell. The way she was sitting there looking like a puppy that just used to get hurt by its owner. just sitting there, taking it. Like, I feel so bad for them. And they lit her comments up under her post that she posted before the episode even came on. And then I said something on the Love and Marriage Huntsville post, and I think I got dragged. But once I say something, I'm not one of those people that go back to the post and see what other people said. I don't give a fuck. What I said is what I said. Y'all can talk about me if you want to. I don't care. But yeah, I think I might have got dragged because I said the irony, because I said something like not Mel stopping her good deed to talk about people and black excellence. It was something, it was sort of shady. You know, the millimeters were activated, I'm sure. You know how that is. Mel has a hardened heart. Mel has a lot going on. Look, Mel has a lot going on. And again, I'll say it. This show should not have you feeling the way you do about these people. Oh, by the way, I wore my God Said Go sweater yesterday, Mel. Look, talking like Mel, watch this. I wore my God Said Go hoodie yesterday, Mel. Man, I remember when I couldn't fit into that mug. That's how fat I really was. I couldn't even get in it. I could put one hand in it. Couldn't even put the other hand in it. I could put one arm in it. That was it. But now, I can wear that mug out in the world, and I be feeling so good. It feels so good. Martell's ex did a good job of making herself look badly. While she was checking nails, she was showing how she is not credible. It was really weird, the whole checking thing. It was just really, really weird. And yes, I get it. Nell did act out of pocket at the girls' trip. How she was acting over her name tag was childish. It really was. And as far as her saying what she said on the interview, girl, you know how the millimeters is and you know how Mel is. Nell, you should have known better, girl. You know you can't say that type of stuff and not get checked and dragged to hell for it. Especially if you wasn't expecting it. Now you got to do better. You got to have backup. You got to come good. Come on, the millimeters are armed heavily. You've got to come with it. That is one thing. The millimeters stand strong, but they're actually jealous of each other, but they'll never say it to each other. That's when it's really gonna fall. That's gonna be the show. When the show is over and the millimeters have nothing to do, that's gonna be a whole nother show. I can't wait for that. But yeah, the way she did nail this episode was completely uncalled for, and I just don't understand. I really, 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 really don't. But hey, it is what it is. There was nothing wrong with Nell saying Martell's ex is stubborn. That's what friends do, but folks use the word friend too loosely. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? And right, all she did was say stubborn. But shoot, like I'm saying, but shoot, the millimeters are activated if you wipe your nose when she's speaking. So, there was no way Nell could have got out of it. But then to just badger her to the point of, so now we know what? We're not going to say nothing, right? We're not going to say nothing, right? We're not going to say, it's like, damn, why do you have to? And it's like, girl, you are not pleasant as you want to act. You can bring as many bulldogs on to do your dirty work, to bark for you as you want. But we still know it's your shit that's right on the ground right there. That's your shit. It smells like Mel. It smells like Mel. Add Ariane to the show to tell her story. And that's the only way this show gonna be saved at this point. Sorry, not sorry. That's the only way this show is gonna be saved at this point. There is no other way. There is no other way. There's nothing else I want to see. And if Carlos even think about letting BB be a regular, I will not be watching. And I promise you, I will not even talk about it on Hey Bew Heyyy. I'll talk about the real time gossip, but I will not cover the show at all, period. No. You better not add BB. And BB is big blonde bitch, Shanita. The other B, BBB. The other B is silent. But that's how I feel. And the whole doctor thing. Dr. Mel. They put Dr. Shanita on hers, but do they don't put Dr. Mel on hers, do they? They don't put Dr. Mel on hers. And you would think for someone wanting to be a doctor to put some respect on your name, when you want to say Dr. Mel, how come hers don't say Dr. Mel? I was just wondering. I was glad the other cast didn't respond to the social media attacks of Bartell's act. They are learning. They have learned. They know not to give this fire any more that it needs. Don't need no more gas to it. Just let it burn on its own. Let her do what she want to do. Let her have it. If she's the star of the show, let her do what she want to do with it. Let her have it. But I definitely got to see what Miss Wanda said on her live, and I definitely got to see the rest of what Marcella said on her live, because I need to know what the hell did she say? I will probably just watch Marcella's, because she go tell us what it was that was said, that everyone got their panties in a bunch, and they in Marcella DMs trying to tell her to calm Miss Wanda down. Like, Miss Wanda is her own person. Marcella is not babysitting her. Marcella ain't got time for that. So I don't even know why people was in her DMs like this. See, Marcella's a busy woman. That's why I barely that's why I try not to get on her nerves. I barely bother her. I wait for her to come bother me. And she will. She always check in. She will. The fact that Martell's ex is wearing proudly a doctor, she did earn as evidence that she is insecure. Everybody want to be a doctor. Maybe she wants to get on Married to Medicine. She want to be a doctor. We thought, remember them wild days when we thought she was going to get to try to be on Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta? Remember the old days when Martell and from Atlanta used to talk? Winfield. Those were troubling days. We have been through a lot. You know, when this show is finally dead and done, we're going to have to do a memory lane. And that'll be the fun day. That'll be fun. But we'll be doing the recap for Love and Marriage Huntsville Wednesday night, 10:15, 9:15 Central Time, 10:15 Eastern Time. So make sure you're there. Tonight, me and Dina will be on her channel for Jocelyn's Cabaret and Baddies Midwest. Friday, I will be back with Yellowstone. And there are some other shows coming up that I'm going to be doing at night. For instance, when You comes back and when P Valley comes back. So at some point, and that's another thing, check you, boo. I like so many shows and watch so many shows. There's not enough days in a week to give each show. I watch one, it's not enough time. Unless I retired or found a sugar daddy to support me and I could do this all day, every day. That's a dream, but I'll never hit my head and fall on a rock, so that ain't gonna happen. Martell's ex would have left Real Housewives of Atlanta because she can't handle those ladies. Nope. Sheree, that's her name. Sheree. Lord Jesus. Sheree. That was a wild time. Is she by Sheree still going on? I haven't been to that website in a long time. A long time. It's been a long time. I didn't even get to say what went on. What has been going on? Did I have anything important? loving hip hop Bambi is dating again. And I don't trust that dude that she was with. Garth Brooks is moving to Ireland. Not because he doesn't love the duck, Donald, but, you know, he's also disgusting and has been came out as a predator, and he don't want to be reminded. Oh, also, Candy, since we're talking about Atlanta Housewives, Candy is getting her own version of Red Table Talk with Mama Joyce. Is y'all gonna watch? Is y'all gonna watch? Love you. I gotta make sandwiches for the Griblets, girl. Love you, boo boo. That's my Tabash girl. Y'all need to follow her also, okay? Follow my girl. But yes, would y'all watch Candy's Red Table Talk with her and Mama Joyce? I'm nervous of that. I don't even know how I feel about that. That's very nervousing. Mama Joyce's mouth. I don't know. It's sometimes Mama Joyce says things just to be saying stuff, and I don't like her because I know she's saying it just because. I'm just saying. I don't know about that. But y'all know I'm gonna watch, or I'm at least be keeping up on the clicks and views of it all that's gonna be posted. So we don't know when that's coming, but that's coming. So yeah, Bambi is dating a rapper named Rayface. She loves the rappers, don't she? She love a rapper. But he looks very young. I don't know if he young. Maybe the black don't crack. But she out there. She is out there. Kevin Hart gave his cheating testimony, but not naming the billionaire married friend that was cheating with him. You know, birds of a feather fly together. Wicked is stirring up a little controversy. Apparently kids are trying to cast spells and jump off roofs. But on the good side, I heard that Wicked is also what Barbie should have been for the black girls. Rayface. Yes, Rayface. Yes. Yes, Rayface. Rayface. I believe in God, not spells. Well, these kids is trying to conjure up a spirit girl. That's what they are saying out here. Yes, they are. So, real quick before we go, Jax Taylor from Vanderpump Rules and the Valley star, accused of a hit and run. What is it about the off season that these people just don't know how to act? So he's accused of a hit and run. The victim's girlfriend has spoken out, said that she is suing. The victim who's threatening, the victim's girlfriend is threatening legal action, and implies that the victim is in pretty bad shape from his injuries. Apparently Jax left before exchanging information, so hit and run it is. We'll see where that leads. I'm sure Brittany has her take on that. You know, him and Brittany, in the midst of their divorce, they're still going back and forth on all of their... It is bad. It is bad. Speaking of bad divorces and things, Simon, Gloria, and Portia, their whole deal. See, I remember when Portia posted that Simon had erectile dysfunction a few months back. Well, Simon did not like that at all. Out of all things, that is one thing he did not like, and he is backpedaling on and wants to now sue her for defamation, saying that his love life hasn't been the same since, and it's very damaging to his social life, love life, his character, and all of this. So yeah, he is trying to sue her for that. Can she pay up for that? Possibly. So Portia, I think you should just lay off on posting and doing what you do best. We're loving it, by the way, but I think for you yourself, if you want to win this divorce in any way possible, get any money out of it, if there is any money to be getting, you're gonna have to relax. And if you want to make sure you ain't got to pay for nothing, you're gonna have to relax. We thank you for the entertainment, but we cannot. Both Simon and Portia will reap what they sow. Ain't that the truth? They actually kind of deserve each other. But Portia don't admit it. Like, look, I don't want none of this on me. I cannot have this on me. I've already been through some shit. I can't go through this shit again. And that I don't blame her for. But girl, you reap what you sow. Like Chucky Boo said, you seen that woman with that man and you wanted him. Well, you wanted what she had and you went and infiltrated on that. And look what you did. Look what you did. All right, y'all, it's 12:30, so I got to get up on out of here. Make sure y'all join me and Dina tonight on Dina's channel for Jasmine's Cabaret and Baddies Midwest. I'm about to go to this black job. I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful Monday. And everything is gravy, baby. And I will see y'all tomorrow. And maybe some of y'all tonight if y'all coming through. Love y'all.